So we live in a dispensation where my church girls, like people from the kind of denomination where I come from, are so unserious about their lives.
I would like rest and enjoyment. Assuming I just see person we go to buy things come for me now. Go just be relax and not go stress. You for too good though.
Before you come for me, I'm going to explain it in this video. But before then, if you've not subscribed to this channel, hit the subscribe button. Click on the like, comment, tell me your thoughts, what you think in this comment section, and also share it. Do well to share it to other sisters out there. I said what I said with my mind. Do well to share it with them, and so that they can the eyes of their understanding will be open. Hey family, and welcome back to my channel. It's Nnalue from the King's Bride. Just from the title on the thumbnail, we'll be talking about the problem I have with the church girls, and this is just a sincere truth. This is not just me having this problem with the church girls. This is me and some church girls having problems with the church girls. And if you're a modest person, if you're not a Christian, if you're just a normal person, cool, just chill out and watch this so that you can also see the problem I have with the church girls. And if you're a church girl, don't skip this video. Be coming down first. I know probably must have known all the things I want to share here. Maybe you're not in the category of people I want to address today, I want to share my thoughts with today. It's still cool. You can just listen to what I want to say and still share them. Let's just go right into it. Now, giving you a little background of where I come from. I am from the Pentecostal part of the Christendom. We have the Methodists, we have the Pentecostal, we have different sections of, we have the ones we call the born again, those in Africa, especially those in Nigeria, could relate to what I'm trying to say. So I'm trying to address those from this section of the part of the Pentecostal church which I come from. Some of the church girls from some other church we seem to tag as though they are more exposed. They won't be having issues with this, but I'm narrowing this whole thing down to those ones who come from these, I don't want to mention names on the churches, but you should know what I'm talking about. To start with, we live in a century where you don't just have to be like your mom, even if you want to. Your mom lived in her own century, in her times, where they were very comfortable with everything. They were just, they swallowed everything hook, line and sinker. They were just normal. They endured, they suffered. This is not that same dispensation that even if you want to live the way our moms, our past moms, our moms rather, lived their lives, you will still find yourself lacking behind, because today, our current today, demands that which today has to bring, demands the new invention of today, demands the new phase of today, and not the phase of the past years. So I want to first of all start with our comfort zone. A lot of church girls from this part who are currently in Africa especially are already very comfortable in their comfort zones. When you talk to them, like, heaven is our goal, so we don't have to, like, I don't need to stress myself, I don't need to start doing something, heaven is my goal, so I live in the average. We so much dwell in our comfort zone that we don't want to grow, we don't want to develop, we don't want to evolve. People see trying to evolve as being wild. People see trying to evolve as being living the old way, the pathway. People see trying to evolve as being living the narrow way and going through the broad way. There's the huge misconception in that part. You don't have to be very comfortable in your comfort zone, that if you maybe you don't just want to develop yourself, one stream of income is cool for you because heaven is our goal. You don't want to know what's going on in the world. The Bible says that though we are in the world, we are not of the world. But the part there that's got me interesting is that we are in the world. Because you are in the world, because you're still in your flesh, you have to eat, you have to drink, you have to get married, you have to have children, you have to pay your light bills, you have to mingle with the society, whether or not you are ready. Regardless whether or not you are ready, you have to mingle with the society. You have to keep moving with the new age. A time is going to come that on your own you will feel left behind. On your own you will feel that I think generations have passed me and I think the world has gone ahead of me, 10 years ahead of me or 20 years ahead of me, and I'm still dwelling in 20 years behind. So we love our comfort zone. We don't want to explore, we don't want to evolve, we don't want to develop. We just want to keep following, repeating histories, just keep repeating the status quo. This is one of the problems I have with the church girls. Another problem I have with the church girl is we are just marriage freak. Yes, the average Nigerian girl, the average Nigerian church girl, who grow up in these born again churches have this consolation in her mind that at the end of it all, I'm just gonna get married. So I don't need to leave my comfort zone. So I don't need to just develop myself. So I don't need to just be who I want to be for myself first. For my God, myself first before a man comes into the picture. An average sister has this whole thing in her mind that it's her husband who is going to make her become who she needs to be in life. An average sister has this mindset that I just need to stay in church and pray, and husband will come out, just marry. So how will I keep myself to start developing skills? How will I keep myself to start doing this and doing? Why will I keep myself to start and do masters or go to school? I think my work is okay for me. I think my BSc is okay for me. I think we just love that comfort zone and we are just marriage freak. This is one reason why the Bible said that it seems that the children of the world are even wiser than the children of God. It is a problem. It is a huge problem. Marriage is beautiful. I am married. Marriage is very beautiful. It's very sweet. But the truth is, apart from flooding your timeline with beautiful pictures of you and your husband, what if you now marry someone, for example, you marry a man who is not very financially buoyant, and you have this kind of lifestyle you want to live, and he can't foot those bills. It's only going to be a matter of time and he will get fed up with you. You may have beauty, oh you're so beautiful, but apart from beauty, do you have brains? It is very, very super important. No man in this generation, like in our very current dispensation, wants to get married to a woman who will just be like a liability to her. If you can find honest brothers that will tell you the simple truth, why do they keep rushing developed women? Why do they keep rushing women who had already evolved? Why do they keep rushing women who have value to dish out, who dish out values? You don't know. We all know the future of a man. We could design the future of a man, but we can't tell the inevitables that will happen in the life of that man along the line. So if you would relax in your comfort zone and you don't want to evolve or develop yourself and you're just marriage minded, you're gonna get married. By the end of it all, you will still feel this lack somewhere. You will still feel this lack somewhere. The third problem I have with the church girl, I know it's getting heated up now. It's okay, you can come for me. And before I tell you this, I need to move my glasses so that you can look at my bare face and see that I'm simply telling you the honest truth. I forgot to bring me some water so that I could relax well. The third problem I have with the church girl is that we leave everything for God. The Bible said in Psalm 24 verse 1, the earth is of the Lord and his fullness thereof. There's another place he said he has given, in the Bible he said he has given the earth to the children of men. I think the heavens is of the Lord and the earth he has given to the children of men. Sorry, I may not remember the exact Bible quotation, but I've read it several times in my Bible. He has given you this earth. In Genesis, I think around Genesis 1, no, not Genesis 1. When did God create Adam and Eve that he gave them dominion? Bible students, please let me know in the comment section below. Let me know in the comment section below. So the Bible said that God had given them, after the creation, he created everything. He told them, dominate, rule, multiply. Dominate, rule, multiply. God doesn't give anything and expect it to be like that, just like that. You have to develop it, you have to nurture it, you have to make it grow, you have to multiply it. Even in the New Testament, Jesus was, there was a parable where, the parable of the servants. The one who had 5 multiplied it, and the one who had 1 went and hid it. How did he end up? God didn't create it to just be on earth and just chillax in your comfort zone, waiting for a man to come and sweep you off your feet and get married to you, and now you just, anything that's given to you, you return it back the same way it is. So it is the number third thing, the number third problem I have with the church girls. We don't want to grow, we don't want to evolve, and we don't want to make money. This is the number third problem I have with the church girls. You know, they make us see money as the root of evil. The Bible said the love of money is the root of evil, not money itself. You can like money, it says. Same Bible said my money answered all things. So we don't want to make money. We feel that just one stream of income is okay for me. Let me just have one shop like that, you know, nature. Maybe be selling kunu and zobo, and we'll be waiting for this brother to come and sweep me off my feet. And when you need to buy good clothes, you can buy good clothes. When you need to, you know, pay bills, you can't pay bills. When people send you DMs in your inbox, you can't even, you know, respond to them. There is a difference between that you really have these desires to, you know, explore, look for opportunities, join the current world, the society, blending with the society and not conforming to them. Blending with the society, know what is working in the world you live in, you know, add value, and in return you get financial rewards for it. There's a difference between people who have that mindset and are working towards it. So if you're watching this and at this point you hear me say this and you have not started making money, but in your heart you have this burning desire that is so unquenchable, and you really want to get to heights you want to go on, you want to get to on earth, just keep it up. Keep it up, you're going to get there. But if you're watching this and you're just that sister somewhere, one stream of income is okay for you. When they talk about online businesses, because right now the world is going really super fast digitally, so when you talk about online businesses, you don't want to get involved. When you talk about network marketing, you don't want to get involved. When we talk about you trying to network with other people, you don't want to get involved. When they talk about you creating your own business, you still don't want to get involved. You just want to remain at that average level. You just want to be like every other normal person. No one is going to pay you for being just like every other normal person. You're going to get a reward for being uniquely different. That's uniqueness. So this is the third problem, like I said, I have with church girls, is that we are so comfortable that we don't want to make money. And you think when you make money, maybe your husband will be scared of you. No, I'm speaking to you from the perspective of a young lady who wasn't really making cool money, but I was making some cool cash before I got married. And now a young lady who is now already married with a husband. I married a husband, he buys me most of the things I want. But what about the things I really want? Do I have to go to him for every single damn thing I want to buy? It doesn't make sense. Even if he provides me with all the things I want, I'm going to tell the honest truth. Before you know it, kids are going to start coming and responsibilities are going to increase. And what if my husband doesn't want to develop himself or get evolve and go into other things? He wants to be like an average person. And me too, I just want to chillax and be like an average person. And kids start coming, responsibilities keep increasing. And apart from your kids, there are people, brethren, who have been attached to your destiny. They're going to call upon you, they're going to chat you up, they're going to send you messages. And will you keep praying for them? This is the reason why they will keep running away from Christian folks and start running to the worldly people, because the people who call the worldly people, because those are the people who, when they call to them, they will just answer. So sis, I'm talking to you today to wake up. Start looking out for opportunities to get better as a woman, even before marriage comes. Leave that comfort zone. Stand up from there. Well, what I'm simply saying that even before the right person comes, let you keep additional values. Let you keep living your life to the fullest. A man should come into your life should not be the source of your happiness. Pastor Mildred Okonkwo will always say, if you're going to marriage, go with two things. You go with your joy in one hand, you go with Jesus in the other hand, because if your husband shouldn't be your source of joy. A time is going to come, both of you go fight and go quarrel. But when you have those issues, so do you mean that you're going to stay unhappy until you reconcile? No. I just hope this pours someone up somewhere, somehow, so that you can know that you need to wake up, sis. Wake up. We live in a generation. I know that a lot of us have gone through things. I too went through my own things. You don't want me to start telling you all the bad things I've experienced in life, all the bad things I've really experienced in life, but I still choose to keep rising. Now let's talk about the fourth problem I have with the church girls, which I'll be wrapping up here. But do let me know in the comment section below other problems you have with the church girls and you think we all need to work on so that we can become better people in the society where we live in. So the fourth problem I have with the church girl is we don't want to stand out in the society. Once a sister starts to stand out, tries to stand out in the society thinks, or rather the church thinks she's backsliding. Yeah, we have this problem that once a sister begins to stand out, begins to speak up, begins to express what she feels, or begins to express who she is becoming, there's this resistance from the church folks. There's this resistance from the extremely religious people in our churches. Don't look at me that way, babe. You know what I'm talking about. There is this people who see you as, oh, because you don't do certain things in a certain kind of way, you are backsliding, you have drifted off faith. You don't want to stand out. All you just do is trying to compete with one another. You don't want to go above, like you don't want to stand out and be unique in your own way. It doesn't make sense. Heaven is our goal. I tell you the simple truth. Heaven is our goal. And if at the end of it all we miss heaven as Christians, we are of all men most miserable. We are still commanded by Jesus to go and preach the gospel to the lost out there. And you find yourself in a certain kind of situation where you don't need at that moment doesn't call for you preaching to the person, accept Jesus as a Lord and personal Savior. That moment calls for an act of kindness. an act of love towards the person. Do you know that it is that act of love and kindness towards the person that would, first of all, draw that person close to you, and after drawing that person close to you, over time, you won't know when this person gives his or her life to Jesus Christ. This is not a call for laziness for us to stop preaching the gospel, no. But certain situations call for certain actions. For those in Asia now, especially in China, you don't just wake up, go to the street and take megaphone and start preaching in English. No, they are not going to understand because that's not their language. Number one, that's not their language. Number two, they see you as a mad person. Number three, you're going to get arrested and deported. Number four, you achieved nothing. But it isn't a situation where you can also reach out to the lost. You can try to be a kind person, be a very nice person to not just the citizens but other people. Let them see this Jesus in you and let them ask you, how can I get saved? But when you don't want to do none of this, they call you for financial stuff, you are not there. They are looking for women to stand up in the society and talk to other young people, you are not there. They are looking for women who are, who are develop and evolve and who dish out values to one another and on the socials, you are not there. They are looking for women, but when they're looking for women who always sleep in the church, keep praying all the time, women who don't have anything to do, anything else to do, women who are just comfortable in their comfort zone waiting for Jesus to come, that is where they find you. Paul told the church that, yes, I sent you a letter earlier and I told you that the coming of Christ is very close. Yes. Now I am sending you another letter telling you, yes, that the coming of Christ is very close, but you need to be up and doing. Don't be lazy. There's no food for a lazy man. Keep doing that which you're doing. Keep growing. Keep getting better in that aspect. Keep, developing, getting those certificates, because you will need them in a way or two, even if you don't need them for your work, but you may need them to add to your CV. Go for that therapy, because that your mental sanity is very important. When you're mentally unstable, you can't really you can't really effectively reach out to others. You can't really effectively live out your life. Even while you are waiting for Jesus to come, you still have to you're still gonna get married, sis. But before you get married, even while we still wait for Jesus to come, keep living your normal life, but don't conform to the world. Don't conform to the world, but rather be ye transformed. Let your life be the epistle people read to come closer to Jesus. Like I always say, don't mind me. I just remember I just kept a straight face. Now, oh my God, I'm supposed to be laughing and drinking. I did not even bring anything to drink. But in summary, what I'm trying to say is, don't be that normal church girl, born again now, so that they behave. I have a lot of persons, I know a lot of people, I have seen a lot of people who sincerely don't want to move an inch from their bed. The Bible said, I think it's in Proverbs, right? A little sleep, a little slumber, and that is how poverty will come for you. And there is time for everything too in Ecclesiastes. There's time for everything. There's time to sow, and there's time to reap. Galatians 5 rather told us that whatever you sow, that is exactly what you're going to reap. Prayers will not solve everything for you. Bible said that faith without work is dead. So when you keep praying and praying and you're not doing anything, how can God give you those answers? You go to church, you sleep there all the time, you keep praying all the time, you don't mingle with people, you don't even socialize with anybody. Everybody is a sinner to you. You just run away from everyone. You're gonna get hungry. You're gonna come into people's inbox to beg for money, and they're gonna be like, oh, is that not that preacher? Is that not that so church person? Is that not that born again person? I thought they said that their Jesus gives everything. Why is this one poor and wretched? In a way or two, your life becomes a mockery to the name of Christ, which is what I want. I want us to change rather. So the sole purpose of whatever it is, the sole purpose of why I even made this video in the first place is to talk to you. This is church girl, so that you can get up from your bed, sit up, and get yourself ready, and move out and chase it and get it and live a fulfilled life, so that we will not give room for the heathens to mock our God. Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts. And this brings us to the end of today's topic, today's video. I know there are so many things, there are so many other things, problems you too have with a church girl. So let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, stopping here for today, because I think this video is pretty way too long than I expected. And with this, we'll come to the end of today's video. Don't get angry with me, I'm so sorry. But if you're angry, just chillax, drink some water, and you're going to be fine. I'm still Nnalue, Ifeoma the King's Bride. I'm going to see you in my next video. Shalom. Bye bye. Fima, kusigo. I hope this one is not a blooper, but for real. Sis, get up. Welcome back, family. It's Nnalue, Ifeoma the King's Bride, and hey family, and welcome back to my channel. Which of these glasses should I go for? Which of these glasses should I go for? I think this is going to give me that goofy part of the video I want, because sisters, we need to talk. Let me check another one. When I wear this, I think I look more calm. They think I just want to come and play. Maybe I want to come to talk to them in a calm way and still express myself. What do you think? Oh, what do I think? I don't know. Hey family, welcome back to my channel. Hey sis, welcome back to my channel. Hey family, welcome back to my channel. It's Nnalue, Ifeoma the King's Bride. Let me check this one. Hey family, and welcome back to my channel. It's Nnalue, Ifeoma the King's Bride. I don't know. Which one should I go for? Let me know in the comment section below, which one do you think I should go for?